You know what? All right.
We're live and we're visual, man. Like
you want me to go to the nerd culture shop, and you want me to go.
No, dude, I actually like it.
And then work out a little bit, right? Gotta look better, right? Then come here, record the podcast. On top of that, try to go see the lovely lady of my life over there.
Okay? Just so you guys know, this is a truth. So this is kind of half true.
So like
little confessions here.
But you know, the first thing you do when you wake up is make your bed. You know.
Listen, ex-Navy, I don't need to hear it. Okay,
dude, I don't even make my bed.
No, actually, that's kind of true. Like that thing with military.
It is, AJ, because you're the most responsible, organized man I know.
I'm just saying, like, you make your bed, you save the world.
You know what? Let's just dive right in here.
Okay, fine.
You want to talk about saving the world?
I kind of want to know why making your bed leads into saving the world.
Okay, so here we go. So I was watching this documentary, and this ex-military guy was talking about always make your bed. Because
it's the
once
first
you make your bed,
of the day.
It's the first accomplishment of the day, and once you do that, then you're able to do everything else that leads into
domino effect.
Busy schedule. But at the end of it all, even if you had a bad day, you still got to go home to a nice made bed.
I don't give a fuck what my bed looks like. All right, good day, bad day. I'm gonna lay in that shit, and that's it. Lights.
Okay.
out.
Well, the other thing is like. Do you not, wipe off your shit from your poop? Like,
no, I don't have time for that.
Wipe off your shit from your poop.
Sorry, I meant to say, wipe your ass after you poop.
Just say wipe your ass. And like, what else are you gonna do with your ass?
Whatever. This has gone super digressing.
You guys ever think like, never mind. This is really gross. I was gonna say something really bad. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, guys, let's introduce ourselves for those first time listeners. For episode number 32, this is Big Daddy Appel coming in swinging Big Daddy 500 kilos of Big Daddy sauce in your face.
God,
what's going on, guys? It's just Frank, also known as Tank. So,
what's up, guys? A to the J, your favorite host hero.
Yeah, sure. Let's jump right into the sauce, and let's just go straight to the main topic. Just kidding.
Wait.
Whoa!
Just kidding. No, One Punch Man season 2. Who's hyped?
Oh my god, I was so hyped. I actually started watching One Punch Man season 1 all over again.
I am going to be doing that as well.
Me too, as well.
You haven't seen it at all.
I haven't seen it, but I've done some.
Hold on, dude. One Punch Man is one of the easiest animes to watch ever.
It really is.
It is so mindless and it is amazing and. I have no idea how it just hits home, and it's an incredible anime.
I think it's satisfactory. I think it's the satisfaction that you get. Mm-hmm. You know, like even though all these guys just try and try, he just punches you once and that's it.
Yeah.
Like
there's always like one epic buildup of a villain to the next, and. Yeah. It's just like they always end up looking like a little bitch every time.
I'm gonna try to pick up Saitama's workout routine. So if I die, you guys can my pops.
I mean, you can do it. His workout routine is not that hard.
I mean, it's a little excessive.
It is, but I mean, the only part I can't do is sleep with no air conditioning. That's not gonna happen.
Dude, that's a great way to sweat out fat, just have the fat pull right out of your pores.
Anyways, One Punch Man season 2, I'm super hyped for it. Should be coming out here pretty soon. They did state something about this though. It is not the same writers as last season. So
that's always so scary.
It is scary because I don't know if they're gonna, stray away from the gold that they did the first time, or if they're gonna make even more gold. Who knows, man? We could be gold miners.
I agree.
I'm a gold miner.
Are you? Full time?
Full-time gold miner. I go out to the Chickpea River.
Who's watching the shop?
Chickpea.
But yes, all anime lovers are very excited for One Punch Man season 2. Just like
fun fact about One Punch Man, it actually started as a cartoon on a napkin.
Yeah, so did Harry Potter. Next.
Yeah, exactly. Resident Evil remastered. Now, let me clarify. Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2 remastered. This is, even though it's a remastered game, this is a brand new game, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. This is a new game. And the reason for that being is because, yes, they did enhance the graphics. Yes, you still have the same basics, but the regular creatures and monsters that you were so used to back in the day have changed. The dialogue and some of the characters that you communicate with in the game has changed. Some weapons, some skins, a lot of new stuff. I pre-ordered it today.
That is something to be kind of hyped about since this is a remastered. Before PlayStation 1, right? The original PlayStation console. That's when it first came out.
Yes.
Okay. No DLCs, no add-ons, no skins, just straight gameplay.
Yeah.
Now
That's how it was for all games back then.
I know, but this is a remastered. You know what I mean? I can imagine like Frank being super hype about it because
they already have remastered Resident Evil 4 for the PS4, and it's fantastic. I love it.
Here's the real question, though: can you move while you aim?
No, I don't think so. No.
I can't play that game. It gives me too much anxiety because I can't move while I aim.
That's the best part of it, dude. That's the best part. I actually have been playing the past week. I've been playing Resident Evil 4, and I just I forgot how much I love that game. And this type of game, they have stated that they want to stick to the over-the-shoulder camera angle because a lot of people were questioning and wondering, is this going to be another VR? Because they did a fantastic job with Biohazard Resident Evil 7.
Just like a VR kind of.
Yeah. So no, it's not going to be for VR. It is. They want to stick to the classic way that we know this game. The classic way is over the shoulder, camera angle, can't move while you shoot. It's gonna be dope.
Sometimes you just gotta stick to your roots. You know? But I do know that it's so upsetting where we're just more excited for these remastered things of the past rather than looking forward to a lot of the new things coming out with skepticism. Anthem. But I have high hopes.
I'm a little sensitive with Anthem, please.
Do what?
Listen,
I'm a little sensitive with Anthem right now, okay? It's a lot of
Listen, I think we've told you this from the beginning that they invested $100 million in their advertisement. This looks like Destiny. This looks like Monster Hunter. This is
okay. You can stop right there. I've heard it all. Just
are you trying to back up Anthem? Really? Are you really trying
I'm
to
really excited about this game. I just
but
don't
you got fed into their trap.
What trap?
But here's the thing, though. They released so much gameplay, and they released a lot of story-driven cinematic trailers. The game already looks good. I'm already sold on the graphics.
Thank you.
The fact that there's an actual story and a good one at that, well, I don't know about good. We don't really know it yet. But we know the base of it. But there's so many things going for this game. It has a lot of potential. We don't know if it's going to be good or bad. It's just everyone's skeptic because it's EA. EA is the publisher. So obviously, are we even going to get the full game? Or are we going to have to pay $30, $40 to get the rest of it after the first week or 2 weeks or first month of its launch? That's what I'm scared of. I think it's going to be a good game regardless. It's just the microtransactions that what might ruin it.
I think it's going to be a good game as well, but I also think that it's not going to be something that that everybody is thinking about. It's not going to be some revolutionary game. It's not going to be like Destiny all over again. The very first time we saw Destiny, that we felt was a groundbreaking game. Anthem's not going to do this by any means. It's just not. It's going to be a good game, sure, but it's just I don't see this being a game that's going to, win any awards. It's gonna 2-3 months tops, and you're trading it back to GameStop if there still is a GameStop.
I don't know, dude. I think it might go for a little bit longer than that. I think what it does got going for it is it's a really cool RPG co-op thing that you can play with your friends. I think it's only PvE. They're gonna release PvP maybe sometime in the future. But like, have you looked at the javelins? They do some pretty badass shit, and it looks
Yeah,
really satisfying.
it
Yeah,
does
yeah.
look
Pull up.
satisfying. It does
Yeah.
look amazing. But let me ask you this question: How long did we play Blackout for?
I'm still
Blackout?
playing Blackout.
How long did we play it? Like two,
I'm
three,
still playing Blackout.
2 months tops.
I'm
Okay,
still playing Blackout.
Well,
2 months
like,
tops.
it'll succeed. Like, me and Frank have already kind of ventured out into playing like fucking Hearthstone, things that have been around for years already. But like, Blackout's just always gonna be there. You know, it's just
Thank
gonna
you.
be on one of those things, one of those days. It's just like, hey, you want to play Blackout? Like, we literally just talked about playing Fortnite the other day, just because it's
And
like,
we're
it's there, we have it, and it's got a lot of new things. Exactly what might happen to Anthem. They might just have a lot of new things later on. Might pick it
high
up.
hopes for Anthem. Okay, that's the general
I
opinion
just
amongst all of
like,
us.
who is paying you? Is EA paying you? I don't get it. I don't get why you're so keen to this game, man. I really do hope the best for Anthem, but
Are you
well,
gonna wait to buy it?
no, I got it pre-ordered. Like, I'm
Uh,
gonna get it because
That's my boy Blue.
the hype
it's our
is
job.
real.
It's our job to do
And
this.
and it does look amazing. It does. It's just that when we first saw Destiny, it looked amazing. When we first saw
Yeah.
Blackout, it looked amazing. I mean, it's just
The only,
I don't know.
but hold on, in its own respect, Destiny was supposed to be groundbreaking because it was made by Bungie. It was supposed to be the next Halo. That's why I
Right.
think it was so much hype. And it just wasn't. It just wasn't
Oh,
the next
I
Halo.
totally forgot. Like Halo was a FPS. For some reason, I thought it was like a third person. But
No.
I remember the melee animation for was it Halo Reach?
It was Reach and Halo 4, 5. They all have
Dude, the
this
melee animation was so badass. When you
It's
would
really cool. Sometimes
come up
hard
behind
to pull
somebody.
off. Yeah, look out for that next Halo game. Shit's gonna be
Yeah.
insane.
Now that is gonna be a breath of fresh air.
It's
Xbox
8
only, right?
No, PC too.
Oh, really?
It's coming out for PC.
Thank God. I was gonna have to buy an Xbox, but
Uh,
anyway, speaking
Finally.
of thanking gods, why don't we jump right into Broly?
Yeah.
My God.
You guys can feel.
We're not.
Hold on, like
We're
there
not.
might be some spoilers here. So
No,
if you
no,
have
no, no. We're
no
not gonna
spoilers.
spoil. No, spoiler free. What we're gonna do is next podcast we'll do another recap of it, and then that'll be spoiler friendly.
Dope.
But we're not gonna do any spoilers here. We're just gonna give you our general, you know,
Consensus.
just feedback and what we felt, how the movie did. Um, to be honest with you, I haven't seen a lot of anime movie productions. I have seen a couple of Naruto, I've seen a couple of My Hero, and this is actually my very first.
Dude,
Dragon
you've seen a
Ball.
lot of anime movies. Yes. You've seen tons. You're good.
What do you
You're
mean?
credible.
I haven't seen. I've probably seen like 5.
Dude, you're credible.
Anime
Anyways,
movies?
yeah, like movies,
Hmm.
anime related. I haven't
Yeah,
seen that.
man.
I watch a lot of anime, but not the movies. So, hands down, this is the best anime movie I've ever seen.
Which
Really?
was actually announced officially on social.
Better than My Hero.
Better than My Hero. Yes, it is better than My Hero. At the
Oh.
movie. The
My
movie.
Hero wasn't even really that great. Like, I loved it, but
Yes.
I mean, it's just like a bunch of kids at like some weird vacation, and it gets taken over.
Yeah, it's
To be fair, we're comparing a legend to something new.
it's a different taste. I feel like it's a different topic, and it shouldn't really be compared. But this movie was so well done, animation wise, sound wise, like production wise. They did a fantastic job, and the writers have done a great job on answering to what the people want, and that's seeing Broly being canon. They did retcon a little bit of scenes in the movies, but a little bit of things. But we'll talk about that later on. If I had to give it a nerd culture rating, it got a 9.2 out of 10. It was very good.
So like, did you get like the tingles in some time in some
Oh, a
scenes?
lot of times, a lot of like goosebumps were flying.
Yeah.
And also, the atmosphere too, because everybody was a true like nerd there, and they were all Broly'd out and dressed up, and it was a lot of fun. So that did cause a little bit of more emphasis to the um, reactions, but
Dude,
it was so good, man. I was dead to see it, but my God, I would watch it over and over. I'm like, I want to get that movie on Blu-ray. That's how good it is, and I barely do that.
Or you can get it on
Damn.
bootleg.
Bootleg? No, I'm not gonna
Don't you
pirate.
want to support the franchise?
Exactly, man. Why did you say that?
I'm just kidding. I'm just saying for some
No,
of these
you're
people,
not. You're gonna
like,
fucking jailbreak your
Yeah.
Amazon Fire Stick and fucking download Broly.
I don't even have an Amazon Fire Stick.
The
Just
government
kidding.
doesn't own you then.
Wow.
But to give you a little bit of info on the movie, of course, it's based upon Broly, and where we see Goku, Vegeta, we see some of the regulars come into play, and then we also go back in time. And we see how things kind of started for everything with Broly and Goku and Vegeta.
Yeah, the
Um,
same race.
in the same race and Planet Vegeta. But
And Frieza.
what I like, yeah, and
Gold
Frieza,
Frieza, you fuck.
true, Golden Frieza just show up. But what I do like the most about this movie is that it picks up, after Super, after the Tournament of Power.
Mm.
So it leaves the door open to what's coming next. And that's what I think they did a good job on, is to kind of let you know, because after the Tournament of Power, we're just like, well, what are they gonna do next, boys? Like, what's gonna happen next?
They've been keeping this anime going for so long. Like,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
gonna think of something. It's
Oh yeah.
like our kids are probably gonna be watching Dragon Ball.
The manga has came out recently, and they already have a new villain established. They got everything going. So
God, man. See, like, I just don't like want to read the mangas because like I love reading mangas, but just like with shows like that, I just want to watch the show. It's just not the same feeling, honestly. Like, it would be interesting to watch some scenes come to life from transferring from the manga to the show, but things like Dragon Ball, things like My Hero, like I just gotta watch the show. Like, I'll wait for it. I'm good. I'm not impatient. I don't have to know what happens until whenever the season comes out. It's like My Hero, because honestly, all of us can just jump so far into My Hero and just find out everything that happens probably within the next 2 or 3 seasons. But don't want to ruin it. Don't want to spoil it.
Yeah. But anyways, I think that you guys should definitely go and check out Broly while you can in theaters. I think it's only going to be available for the next week or so.
Yeah, it's not big beefy Broly ain't staying there for long, so go see him while you can.
No. This is an interesting topic here. I guess our own government Space Force team, or what is it, SpaceX? Or is it Space Force?
The Space Force.
Like the actual government.
Yeah.
Like the military branch.
Yeah. It is Space Force. So anyways, the Space Force is getting a sweet little twist with Steve Carell as their front man, along with some of the creators and writers of The Office. They're doing a Netflix show. So
wait, Steve Carell is in it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was so misled. I was under the impression that they were actually going to come out with another season of The Office, because I watched this one. I think it was either Jimmy Fallon or it was.
Oh, it was SNL.
Yeah,
I think I know what you're talking
it
about.
was okay. So okay, yeah, it was SNL. You're right. But yeah, there was like Steve Carell was hosting that night, and not everyone, but a lot of the main people from The Office were in the audience, and they're just like, let's do another season. Let's reboot it or something like that. I don't know. And this kind of like left it like, are you doing it? Are you not? But they were going to do something, maybe not a whole season, but maybe like another episode, like a reunion. But anyway, I digress. But this looks cool. I only saw the teaser. I didn't actually see the full trailer. Like, does it look funny or?
I haven't seen it either. I just know that this is the next project that Netflix is picking up, and Steve Carell. It's got potential, right? Because of Steve Carell, and also we do have some of the major pieces of The Office in the writers and stuff.
I don't think there is like another trailer. I think it's just the teaser, I think.
Yeah, I don't know anything about a trailer or a teaser. I haven't seen any of that, but I think it's going to be interesting. I mean, I think it's going to be worth looking at, giving it a shot.
It's
So,
gonna be worth the uppricing with Netflix, that's for sure.
I don't necessarily agree with that, but
Oh, come on.
Wait, what do you mean?
that's yeah. Netflix went up in price.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, with all these like exclusivities, shows, movies,
High
you
School
know,
Girl, dude.
Oh God.
It's so good, man.
I totally forgot to watch that. I
It's
probably
fine. I don't think you guys are gonna watch it. Like I kind of realized, like, to each their own. Like Frank really loves Food Wars, but I don't really love Food Wars, even though I gave it a shot. But
Yeah.
sometimes people are just like have these really tightly niched animes that are just no one else is gonna like except you. But we talked about really quick. We talked about High School Girl like an episode or two ago, and I gave a very not totally accurate synopsis of the show. It's not just about Street Fighter. It's about like retro games all the way up from like 1990 to like 95 or 96.
Mhm.
I'll basically all the way up to the PS1. Um and it is so nostalgic. And one thing that I'll say about this show that is basically my number one like motivator to go watch it is that it'll give you a newfound appreciation for video games. It just makes
Interesting.
you see them in a whole nother light, and it made me pop in some of the games that I haven't been playing. Like I played Zelda, and like you just kind of look at your games in a whole nother light, like find an appreciation for some of them, even if they're as simple as Smash Brothers. You just get fired up to play them because like they come so far, and it will make you want to go to an arcade, like
Sure.
legit.
I've been wanting to go to an arcade for a bit. Like
I,
even if it's Dave and Buster's, I just want to go.
oh yeah.
Thank you, Jack Black, for bringing us back.
Oh, let's give the credit to Jackie, huh?
I watched yeah.
I really think that's what it is.
All he
Like,
did was
come
play pinball, wasn't it? Or did he go to another arcade, actually?
No, it's the Las Vegas like Hall of Fame arcade or something
Oh,
like that.
gotcha. I love Jack Black. He's cool. But that's
He's
not what
amazing.
drove me to play the
Yeah,
arcade games.
absolutely not.
But yeah, for sure. Like, I kind of want to play like the old Street Fighter arcade games now because that's like one of the main games that they play in there. And
Yeah, man, it's a lot of fun, but at the same time, it's funny because I did play the Super Nintendo like last week, and we did play Street Fighter.
you
We
know,
also played Killer Instinct, and I'll tell you, man, you're right. We have improved so much, and the fact that we were so entertained with what we had back then,
mm-hmm.
and now, like me, even playing like the Super Street Fighter on the Super Nintendo, I was like, isn't there more moves you can do? I could have sworn there's more moves, or
Oh
there's
yeah.
there's something else you can do. But it was so basic. Like it was so basic. Like the hitbox was ridiculous. Like we've come so far.
There is
So
most definitely moves you can do, but they're so hard
yeah,
to input.
yeah.
But
So either way, I mean, like even Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct was the knockoff of Street Fighter at the time, and
That's the one where you turn into a monster. No, oh no, that's Bloody Roar. Never mind. Sorry.
yeah. So it was good to go back into time, and that's why I played Resident Evil 1 on the PlayStation Classic, and that was a blast.
yeah,
So
here's a little reminder, NCs, go explore your roots. Go just like refresh and cleanse yourself of what like brought you into gaming in the first place. Do you guys remember your first video game ever?
yeah, Mario.
Yeah, Mario 64.
Mine was
64.
Mischief Makers.
Yeah, Mario Nintendo 64.
That was your very first game of all time.
Yeah, because I remember I was living in Winter
You,
Park,
you
Orlando.
didn't play on the Nintendo or
Oh yeah, that's right. I did. I
Oh
was just
yeah.
thinking of like the very first console because I think all my other friends during that time had their Super Nintendo, so or Sega, whatever. So I played, of course, the classics: Sonic the Hedgehog,
Mm.
Aladdin. Um, I can't think of the other ones, but yeah.
I couldn't afford the N64 outright, so I would just like keep on hearing about it and stuff. Like it was a while before like I actually were able to be like up to date in the video game world. I was always like kind of like one generation behind.
That's funny because like eh, at the time, how much was the N64 when it came out?
I
I
want to say
feel like
150.
I think it was like 150,
I don't know.
maybe
I'm gonna
two.
find out.
But the reason why I bring that up is because I remember we couldn't afford the N64, but what my dad would do is we would go to Blockbuster and we would rent the console for like the weekend.
You can rent consoles back then. I can't remember that.
Dude, we
Yeah.
talked about this in an episode once.
But I
Yeah.
can't remember renting out consoles.
Yes, it comes in like a
I
freaking black
remember now. Yeah.
briefcase thing. It was amazing, dude.
Get
Pick
out.
out pick out two games and that was your weekend, dude. It was such a blast.
Dude, I wonder how many consoles didn't return.
Oh, I don't know, but and I don't think they required much to do it. I think it was just like an address and like a driver's license. That's it.
Guys, the N64 was retailed at $89.99 standalone. And
Are you
Whoa.
kidding me?
for a brand new console, $100. Or $90 even. But like it was bundled with with Super Mario Brothers for $100, just $10 more.
I almost want to punch my parents in the face. Oh, we can't afford it because it's so expensive.
Dude, that
Shut
was
up.
Dude, that was so long ago. Wait. The action set retailing in November 1988 for US $149.99 came with a control deck, 2 game controllers, an NES Zapper. Oh wait.
Dude.
I'm sorry. I think this is the NES. No, I want the N64. Yeah, sorry. That was the NES. Still interesting though.
That makes more sense though.
Mhm.
Okay.
It makes
Yeah,
more
but-
sense.
Like
I think it was-
N64 games were still expensive.
I think N64 was like 150. That's what I
Mhm.
think N64 was.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
But regardless, we really digressed here. I mean, yes, definitely, go back to your roots and pop in a cartridge rather than a disc sometimes.
Find some appreciation for where we are today. These games are
Make sure
fucking
you
insane.
don't blow in the cartridge. Do not blow in the cartridge. It
Dude,
doesn't
we're
fly.
we're so far gone from that. Everyone's done it.
I know, but the thing is, doing now, just don't do it. It ruins your.
It
Game.
works. Shut up.
It definitely works all the time.
It says in the disclaimer warning, do not blow into the cartridge.
Anyways,
But
Tom
it
Holland
works.
speaking to Sony tweet.
What does that even mean? What type of grammar is that?
Okay, so Tom Holland tweeted saying, speaking to Sony, and then that was it.
What? Can you say that in a sentence one more time? Can you give me the
Tom
vocabulary?
Holland tweeted, speaking to Sony, and then that was the tweet.
Okay, got you. Speaking to
So,
Sony. Yes.
yes. So people are kind of like,
Fact check really quick.
here we go. Venom and a Spider-Man movie is coming out, or Sony might take back the rights to Spider-Man, and then he's
That's
gonna
not
have
gonna happen.
his own like I don't know. But
Sony already has the rights to Spider-Man.
Okay. He said, so I spoke to Sony. ... That's it.
That's a lot different. God, 50% AJ, man.
whatever, that's what he said.
Alex just said what he said. That's not
Exactly.
what he said.
I'm just saying that's what he said.
When you're saying speaking to Sony, that's like, current, right? But when you say so I spoke to Sony, that's past tense. That gives you more of a insight that he spoke to Sony and something happened and he can't talk about it.
Oh yeah, for sure. And he's probably not gonna be able to talk about it for a while. But
Yeah.
there's more Spider-Man news to come. But yeah, I mean, we can't really go much more off of that. Like, there's so many different things that we could say right now that would mean something, but I don't want that. Like, there's probably already a million of those ideas spread out there. Like, it's gonna be something with the Spider-Verse, or maybe he's gonna be in Venom. I think it's because he's gonna be in Venom.
I
But
guarantee you, it's gonna like we're gonna get so hyped up, and it's gonna be something stupid like the Green Goblin or something, which it would still be kind of cool. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it would be a right business move if they did it. I think it. I
Wait, it would
think it
be a
would make
what?
sense. A right business move
Oh,
to do
yeah.
it. And I also think that the timing would be right because that's right. Like we're coming up to where Marvel and the MCU is going to start like getting a little bit anticlimactic. But
Wait, what do you mean by that?
I think they're
It's
just
not
gonna
be any
restart.
surprises anymore?
what I mean by that is that Endgame is coming. Well, Captain Marvel, then Endgame, and then it's like, what do we have to look forward to? Black Panther 2, I believe, and then
Spider-Man.
oh yeah, that's right, that movie.
Wow.
Listen, man, I'm excited for it.
I was
Yeah.
always excited. Like I thought I was gonna get a tank saying like, "Listen, MCU's just gonna end. We're just gonna
No,
we're just
that's
gonna
never
slowly
happen.
fade away."
That'll never happen. We will always be on top of the cinematic universe, including DC.
I think relevant is the word you're looking for.
No, we're gonna be on top. So, yes, I am looking forward to Spider-Man, Far From Home. It looks pretty cool. It is kind of confusing. I don't know why Mysterio's good.
He's not. I don't think so.
Well, didn't you really see like that he was working with Mysterio was working with Shield?
Before we get
Oh,
into it, let's just finish up the rest of the news real quick.
Okay. Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission for Nintendo Switch. Basically, Yu-Gi-Oh, but with Dragon Ball characters.
But there's gonna be a new character in it, and
An original character, right?
What's up?
An original character, like a character made specifically for this video game.
Yeah. And when I heard that it might be canon, it might. I didn't get all the full details on it.
Canon to what?
To the show.
Super?
Seriously?
I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be because isn't Super
There's-
technically over?
No.
There's no way. No, it's just gonna go into a different season. But there's no way that they're gonna make that canon.
Okay, well,
that'd be way too confusing.
I don't know. That's just what I've read from like early, news of the game.
If
So I
that's
think what you're-
true, then it's
I
pretty
think where
cool.
you're getting at is that Dragon Ball Heroes also has like many episodes where there's this villain that I forgot what his name is or something like that, but that he might be coming into Super. At the same time, Cooler could come into Super because Cooler's not canon at all, which is Frieza's brother. So there's a lot of things that we can do, but that's besides the point. We're talking about Super Dragon Ball Heroes, an actual game for the Nintendo Switch, correct?
Yeah, I just wanted to put that in there that there could be a new character in there that could be canon to the show.
We were talking about the card game.
That's not confirmed at all. That's irrelevant.
That's just what I've read.
I would like to see the source. Anyways,
you gotta believe everything you
Ghostbusters
read.
2020.
Oh my goodness. Oh wait, hold on. I'm so sorry.
Is anybody actually looking forward to this?
Yes.
I don't know. Like,
Because
sort of.
It's the original cast.
That's what they said.
is it?
That's what I heard. Not what they said, but that's what I heard.
I heard like some weird rumor that Jack Black was gonna be in it.
Ooh.
Oh God! Please.
Jack Black as a Ghostbuster. I want to see Jack Black as everything. I want to see Jack Black in an anime.
I think Jack Black should be the new
Green Hornet.
Yeah.
Well, Jack Black is making his own cartoon, so that's
No,
Yeah.
an anime.
I want Jack Black to be the new like Stanley, where he just makes cameos for no reason.
That won't happen.
That'd be way too expensive for some people.
Yeah, but any Hoosers, I think that I don't really think anything about topic. Honestly, I wish it the best. I don't really care for Ghostbusters. I think that they did a horrible job in the last movie, not because it was all a female cast or anything like that. So
Because
watch out.
Because they try to force it down our throats.
Yeah,
No, because Chris Hemsworth put it in.
that. What
That's
do you
not
mean?
was not
That
Chris
was-
Hemsworth. What
Yeah.
in the world?
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
ads.
It was Chris Hemsworth. Thor.
It was?
Yeah.
I thought it was
in
Liam Hemsworth.
No, it was
Chris
It
Hemsworth.
was Chris, and that was the best part of the movie.
Thor
was
was
Chris
in it.
Yeah, to me, and I didn't even watch it.
Is there
Can you
what
please-
other movies is Chris Hemsworth in except Thor and
He just came
Ghostbusters?
out in this like casino movie. I forgot what it was called. It was supposedly it was a good movie.
Oh yeah, you talking about the hotel movie where he was in?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. He's also in Men in Black.
Oh, the
That's
fuck, the one with Jeff Bridges, right?
I think so. Yes.
That movie looks dope.
Yeah, that movie looks good. Anyways, Ghostbusters. Good luck to you. Don't really care. Kingdom Hearts hotel room coming in Japan starting in March.
Who's booking a ticket, guys? We're gonna be the first to rent out a room.
Negative.
You guys can.
It's just a fucking room with like some fancy sheets, some art on the wall,
Some
and a lampshade,
So
and a
basically,
table.
we can turn our own room into a Kingdom Hearts.
You basically could if you wanted to get some like fancy bed. What are the things that go in the back of your bed called?
Headboard?
Headboard, yeah. Fancy headboard, some fancy sheets, a table, lampshade, and some art on the wall. You'll be good. You have the Kingdom Hearts suite, baby. Oh, you gotta get a Kingdom Key too as your bedroom key.
That's surprising. Japan usually really they outdo these sort of things, and it's kind of disappointing that it's literally just a room.
Yeah, I mean, what else can you do? Like, what are you gonna do to make it a Kingdom Hearts room?
Put a big heart on top of the ceiling.
Maybe there is that. We don't know. I don't see any pictures of it like that. But you know what Japan does have that's amazing? Fucking esports hotels. That shit is nuts. You guys see that shit? It is crazy. There's like...
Wait, esports hotels? Like, what do you
yes, there are hotels that are like catered to esports members. And maybe it's not just Japan. Maybe it's like other places too. But there's really powerful computer rigs in the lobby, in everyone's room. You can get like these really high tech like suites, and you like basically sleep in pods, in like bay pods. And,
That's awesome.
And just game.
Can you imagine?
Yes, I can.
I think
so expensive.
I think the closest thing I've seen to that was it was like such a low budget esports commercial for like Holiday Inn, and it was just like
What?
a dude waking up, like eating breakfast, and like going to an esports competition, and Holiday Inn was like, come here and stay where the esports players stay. I don't know. It's something
Dude, the
really
esports
bad.
players will stay wherever the fuck they can find somewhere to book.
Exactly, dude. They'll stay in their van. I
But,
mean,
hey, like kudos to them for like seeing that. Like, they can get them some. That can give them some good money.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, Kingdom Hearts Hotel in Japan, or excuse me, room in Japan, suite, if you will.
Kingdom
if
Hearts,
you're
you
in-
piss me off. You think you can hype this much if you keep me waiting for like 13 years? I'm gonna play your game. I'm gonna forget you for the rest of your life. Okay?
Oh god.
Might as well.
I mean, there's nothing else gonna be coming out. I swear to God, Square Enix, if you make any more Kingdom Hearts shit, I'm gonna be so pissed. Unless it comes out within the next year or two. But yeah, I love Kingdom Hearts. I do.
So really quick, before we get to the meat and potatoes, I did want to do some honorable mentions that things that just happened recently. First and foremost, in the gaming community, the MK11 trailer for both gameplay and also for the story mode dropped recently. I don't know if you two guys have seen it or not, but
MK11.
yeah.
Yes,
Graphics awesome. Borat is a freaking beast with his finishing move.
I'm sorry, who?
Borat,
My
not
name is
Borat.
Borat?
No,
Yeah.
it's sorry, not Borat. Barack. My God,
Obama?
Baraka?
Baraka. Jesus.
Dude,
Jesus.
Obama plays Mortal Kombat. Oh my god, dude.
The finishing moves are a lot more bloodier, a lot more nastier. Alex, you can't play the game, so sorry, man.
I can't watch people get eaten. That's the only thing I have. I can watch people get their heads chopped off. It don't phase me none. But if you start eating people, yes, I will cringe. But I won't like
eat
throw up
people.
or anything.
These people.
Where did the
There's
Arthur
like a-
Morgan accent come out? It don't bother me none. But
It's a Red Dead, dude.
The next thing that I wanted to mention was John Carter. My God, John Wick Chapter 3. The new trailer came out.
nobody
recently.
cares.
Dude,
I haven't
come
seen
on,
the first
John.
one. I haven't seen the second one. Probably not gonna see
It's
the third one.
it's not even nerdy, bro.
It's like
Okay,
Jason
whatever.
Bourne, you know? It's like
Honestly.
it's the Bourne movies.
Oh Jesus. Okay, let's just move. Okay,
Yeah.
the very last thing I did want to mention was my favorite, Supernatural. So Jeffrey Dean
That's
Morgan
borderline.
is gonna make an appearance back into the show. So,
Nobody gives a shit about
dude, 300
Supernatural.
episodes in.
Hey, he makes
Come
good
on.
breakfast.
Jeffrey,
I know,
you're
it's
such
Jimmy
a dad.
Dean.
You're such a dad.
Why?
I'm just kidding. It's Jimmy Dean, but it sounds.
I know where you're going, Dad.
All
Hey, son.
right,
Anyway.
but that's it,
Thank
So-
God, because your credits are terrible, bro.
dude.
Those are your honorable mentions.
Yes, these are mine. Do you guys have honorable mentions, please?
Absolutely, I would love to share some with you.
I
Go
had
ahead.
them, but I already snuck them into the conversation. High school girl.
Next week, Hot Topic's going to be releasing the white and pink Harley Quinn Diamond exclusive pop.
Oh, what happened to Frank the Tank's pop exclusive part of the show? I missed those.
Well, here you have it. This is actually worth honorable mentioning. As well, they're doing a Batman, which is from the Metal series, which the one that looks like the Green Lantern and Batman.
The one with the
Dawnbreaker.
black
that's it.
box.
Yeah.
Oh,
that-
That looks so pretty cool.
Fudge door out.
No.
You're not gonna get
Um,
them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get it. They have to be really rare, like exclusively.
That's
this
gonna be pretty
is-
rare.
This is very rare.
You can't
Very,
really
very rare.
guess like which ones are gonna be super rare anymore. Like you gotta be all in. You know.
Like honestly, like I really wanted that Todoroki pop.
I have 3. Oh, I had 3 of them. Frank has them now. I only
Yeah.
have 1 now, so you gotta go buy it at Nerd Culture.
You know what's crazy is that I actually got some Todoroki pops in straight from Funko.
I saw that
I got
You
6
did?
of them, right? You know what's crazy about those pops?
they went down in
Well,
value.
No, there's some pops, some of those same exact Todoroki pops that he's missing a flame on his
What?
hand and on his knee.
What?
Wait.
Yeah. So
Save
What?
it. Save it. You know,
Yeah.
you know those manufacturing error pops go for so much money.
I don't get why, but yeah, I am saving one.
It's hit or miss.
It is hit or miss.
Better
but
best to
either
never
way,
miss, huh?
Interesting.
Either way, yeah, come by Nerd Culture Pop and Mr. Aizawa and Suyu and All Might Weekend and Deku.
Do you have
Dude,
the
All
hot
Might one looks
topic?
really nice.
Wait, which one?
The
All
All
Might.
Might pop.
Which
No.
one?
The regular one.
posted like one on like a couple days ago.
It's just
It was really
regular.
nice.
Oh, I got that one.
Oh.
I got everything except fucking Ida, which is never gonna happen.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen. But
Yeah, sorry, man.
yeah, that should make you want to get it though. You know, just to finish it up.
I mean, like,
But-
okay, I have everyone. I have every character. I don't have every iteration for like. I don't have
Right,
Battle
right.
Deku.
On
Unfortunately,
top of that, you don't have the glow in the dark All Might, which is at $200 right now.
I don't have
The
Glow
glow in
in
the
the Dark.
dark All Might is $200 freaking. It's a
They're
regular-
also it's a Funimation exclusive.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Also, they're making a Todoroki exclusive. Guess
Mm.
what? It's a PAX or S PAX convention exclusive. Guess what the difference is?
What's the difference?
Wait, one goes in the dark, one doesn't.
Exactly.
I totally
so
guessed
pissed.
that. I've
I'm so
never
pissed that
seen
they
it.
did that. I really hate the fact
Dude, that's
that they
always it. They like there's watch it. Like I bet you it's not even gonna go for that much.
On top of that, this is my last honorable mention here. So this has it looks like it's 98% sure that it's gonna happen. There's gonna be an FYE exclusive Sasuke
There
with Chris
is
Marks.
with
Yeah,
with the curse marks.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
Wait.
let me tell you a little bit of a story here.
Okay, tell us the story.
story time.
I was at my shop and I was with a bunch of friends and we're all into pops and
Can we talk about the friends part? So you were with some of friends?
and so they showed me the pop, right? I've already seen this pop previously. It was already a part of a stream from a Hot Topic live stream. It was on one of the counters.
Mm-hmm.
So this isn't anything new. But I've been skeptical of this pop because if you look at the back of the pop, first off, Sasuke's in all black.
Sasuke's in all black. Wait, you talking about his tuning?
black outfit, black kind of right, black
Okay.
outfit. But on the back, he has a sword wielder. He has a sword holder, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In Shippuden, right? During the time that he received the curse mark, because that's my initial thinking, is that he never had a thing to hold the sword.
You fucking nerd, dude.
I dove really deep into this and I stuck to my guns and I said, this is a fake pop. This is not going to come out. So one of my buddies actually pulled up the whole, literally a filler from the Naruto Shippuden. We're talking about in the 600s, 700s, where it is part of the Tsukiyomi dreams, where Lady Tsunade, and part of Lady Tsunade, Sasuke comes out all black, has the sword holder, one eye with the shutting gun, the other one, brown, part of the curse mark. So it looks like it actually is coming out.
That's why you don't skip the fillers, man.
It's not that. It's just it's an episode that you forget about. Who the hell's gonna remember that? So
I skip the Boruto fillers.
Dude,
Fuck that.
are you serious?
Dude,
Just
okay,
shut
yeah. After
up.
after fucking
Okay, no,
after
don't
Chubbs
finish
and
it
her
up,
whole
because I'm
like
fine.
butterfly
Yeah.
thing, and
Yeah,
she
that was
wanted to attract the star
it wasn't
actor.
that dumb.
That was
was very
so
dumb.
stupid. It was irrelevant.
very
I'm
dumb.
like the whole time, like, where the fuck is Boruto?
Yeah,
I don't care about
He's
this shit.
there.
yeah, it was stupid. It was a tremendous waste of time.
And it was like 3
But-
episodes too.
Yeah, yeah.
After that, I'm
Exactly.
like, all right, get me the fuck out of here. I want, like, you can look up a list if you guys don't want to watch fillers, you can look up a list and you can skip the fillers.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but like, if I'm gonna watch a series like Naruto or Boruto, I'm gonna skip the fillers.
Yeah.
Because those are very like cognitive overload. Don't put this nonsense into your head that you don't need to remember. You only need to remember relevant shit. All right. The fact that what's her face, like, loves this actor and she wants to be skinny for him, like, that's so stupid. How old are you?
I'm 26.
25.
Wait, what?
I'm 26.
25.
29.
But yeah, guys. So
What was the meat? What was the meat? How did we get here?
You already know what the meat and
Because-
potatoes are.
yeah,
I know, but
yeah,
how did we get here?
because you have terrible honorable mentions and you don't.
Yeah, Frank was
Dude.
doing his
Oh, yeah,
honorable
that's
mentions
right.
and he was naming pops and he was talking about the Sasuke pop and blah blah blah.
Okay, Supernatural is not a terrible honorable mention, so let's do that.
I think Supernatural.
It's just a much smaller.
It's a
fan
smaller
base.
what fan base? Okay, let's just move on before
Then,
I
like,
get heated.
I'm not saying anything bad about it. I'm just like, it's an.
I am. It's trash. Moving on.
Oh my
Far
goodness.
from home. Alex, why don't we give you 15 minutes to go ahead?
Yeah, Mister. Whatever, just go ahead.
All right, guys, just fucking sit back, relax, and just listen to me rant about how many times I watched this fucking trailer. Oh my god. Okay, so apparently this movie takes place, I think, like either minutes, if not minutes, like sometime like immediately after what takes place in Endgame, which is like, holy shit, no, Spider-Man is back. obviously. But there are a few things that I want to approach that you see in the trailer, that we need to just kind of like step back for a second, and we need to like think Marvel's playing with us right now. Okay, they already leaked that Mysterio was gonna be in it. Jake Gyllenhaal, my boy, he looks like a fucking Jake Gyllenhaal, my boy. He looks like a badass. All right,
Yeah.
Mysterio confirmed. We know this, but we saw some elemental creatures. We saw a water elemental and an earth elemental. What could
It's not
possibly be
elemental. It's
Hydro Man
Man.
and
Yeah.
Sandman.
Yep.
And there are also like there are hints of this, because in one scene in the trailer where Ned and all them are on a boat, they pass by one of the boats, and they have a number, TS TAS,
Amazing
some
Spider-Man
number.
112 or 122.
Dude, okay, I don't believe anything you say anymore. So yes, but
So,
you
it's 122 or something like that.
sure, man. But yes, it's basically hinting at one of the issues in the old Amazing Spider-Man series of there being Hydro Man. But I don't think that that's confirming it. There's not a whole, there's not a whole lot of like backstory. Like they didn't introduce like Sandman and his iconic like khakis and striped shirt, and I don't know. Like I think that's very ambitious to have like 3 main villains in a movie like that. But I mean, like, it can be done. But I would really like to see them pull that off. But like, look at the suit. My God.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
Yeah.
Dude, that red and black iconic, just like Steve Ditko wanted it to be.
Mm-hmm. God,
Oh man.
it looks like a lot like the Superior Iron Man or Superior Spider-Man suit.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like, I want to know how, and I guess like well, yes, because I watched some trailer evaluations on the Spider-Man trailer, and I guess Nick Fury gave him the suit, the black suit, the stealth suit, the Spider-Man Noir suit, which looks insane. And like, obviously, yes, like that is the Noir suit. Like, make no mistake, that is exactly what they're going for here. I was hoping they're gonna do some kind of weird like alternate dimension shit, but like that's super far-fetched. Obviously that's not a thing.
Yeah.
But one thing that kind of sets me off is like, at the very beginning, you got a Rolling Stones song, super upbeat. You got Peter Parker doing his kid shenanigans, and he's going on vacation. He doesn't want to be Spider-Man. It kind of introduces like some like Tina Bopper rom-com, because you got like some romantic elements with him and MJ, and he's got some shenanigans with him and his best friend, and he's out with his friends, and everything's a good time. And then Nick Fury shows up all Pulp Fiction like, and then shit gets real, and then it's a Spider-Man movie.
Pulp Fiction, that's funny.
Like, I heard from a YouTube video that like it's like heavily influenced on one of Samuel L. Jackson's old like Pulp Fiction scenes. But yeah, like I'm just into the Spider-Man shit. Like, I love Peter Parker, but like once he gets older and gets out of like the whole like high school nonsense, like it's just something I'm not gonna be able to like connect with, which is fine.
Like, is he ever gonna be like one of those serious heroes like when he gets older? Kind of like how the Flash, like in the beginning, he was like this go happy kind of
well, like the Flash
hero.
is already an adult,
What you know how the Flash can get dark, you know what I mean? Just like super serious hero. Like, does Peter Parker ever get to that point where he's just like done like being a kid from Brooklyn? And...
Oh my God, yes. Like, well, like a lot of the comics are like pretty dark because some twisted shit happens sometimes. And I'm not gonna get into it because like there's so many different things that like happen in the comic universe. Like the Superior Spider-Man series. Like that was a pretty dark series. Why? Because like Peter Parker wasn't Peter Parker. He was Dr. Octavius in Peter Parker's body, but with his soul and his mind like entrapped inside his own body, taken over by Dr. Octavius, which I'm not going to get too far into because that would take forever and we only have 5 minutes. But yeah, I feel like it's eventually going to evolve. If not, and they somehow just like cap the MCU and just start over maybe like 5 years later into something else, then yes, I do think it's going to get darker. He's going to get older. I don't even know what year high school he is in these movies, but I mean, they can time jump. I mean, Tom Holland's like 23. Like, he can play an adult. It's not that far-fetched, but I don't know. He looks like a teenager kind of, but they can make him look older. Give him some like 5 o'clock shadow or something. Can he even grow a beard? Has anyone seen Tom Holland with a beard?
Tom Babyface Holland. I don't think
Yeah, that'd be hard.
Sadly, I can't either. So I know his pain.
He's gonna bulk up. Watch. He's just gotta get like a shit ton of muscles. That'll be fun.
You want a bulky Spider-Man?
I mean, like Spider-Man, like the adult Spider-Man is a lot more bulkier than Tom Holland right now. Tom Holland's pretty like he's pretty lean. He's not very mass. It's more like aerodynamic. What are you posting?
Christ, man.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
Bro, here's my thing is how do you even know about these things?
I don't know, I just type it in.
Okay,
You
we
just
don't need
type it in.
NCs don't need to know. Like, okay,
Anyways.
sometimes we fuck with each other, and when one of us is talking a lot, we'll send like Facebook messages of some pretty fucked up stuff. But they don't need to know what the fuck you just sent. That was absolutely terrible. But yes, Spider-Man it's coming out. I forgot. It's coming out sometime. Look up. Like
No.
I'm too like I gotta see Endgame first, and obviously Captain Marvel. But
Oh, do you guys know the whole thing that's going on the internet with the whole storyline? Like, you guys know about that?
No, and we don't care.
what Jake Gyllenhaal is trying to prove himself to be a hero, and he's making all.
No, just saying as far as where does Far From Home fit in the storyline because of Endgame. Like you saw the trailer before, the movie actually came out.
July 5th it comes out.
Yeah. So it takes place right after Endgame.
Yes, I said that. Like literally seconds after I started talking about it, I said that.
Oh, okay.
Because the second I started talking, everyone started fucking texting or looking up fucking Spider-Man Deadpool porn.
Isn't that insane though? Like, my God, like it's so fast with the internet.
Dude, they don't have. Wait, what? What's so fast with the internet?
Like the trailer came out just like a couple of days ago, and already everybody's just like making their theories.
Dude, that's what the community does. Like that's what they do best. They contribute all their comic book knowledge and see what fits. Like where are they going with this storyline? But to be honest, they can do whatever the hell they want. They don't gotta stick to any comic books. They can have accents, and they can have some influences. But yeah, they don't have to go by the book completely.
Anyways, I'm excited for Far From Home. I think it's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be a really fresh. It's gonna be a fresh breath of air for Spider-Man because Homecoming was a little bit ago.
It was teeny bopper,
Yeah.
But they had some cool Spider-Man scenes. So
yeah. So yeah, man. Make sure to go and watch Far From Home while you're far from home.
You don't gotta tell me.
Please support the MC Universe cinematics because they just kill it
every
time.
Maybe DC will step up to the plate one day.
I try to beat to the punch before you guys.
Yeah, man. Good job on Aquaman.
How did it do?
The 1 billion, the largest
I heard it.
selling DC movie.
I heard it did pretty well.
It did do well. Doesn't
And
mean
it
that.
really, it's just the cinematic, not the cinematics, the graphics of it. It's visually satisfying. It's
Did
from
Did you even see it?
no,
AJ,
Oh.
what was the boat number that you were saying?
like 122 or 112.
God, no, completely wrong. It was 212. At least I can admit that I don't know. But I'm not gonna
I
just
just-
throw random numbers out there.
It
On
was
top of
those
that,
numbers.
common sense, right? If we're talking about Hydro Man, 122, that's a little bit early into maybe Spider-Man. I don't know if Hydro Man was in that era, but
I mean, he
think
was
so.
in the Amazing Spider-Man, but
I know, but like issue number 122, that's really young
yeah,
or
no.
old.
He's been through some shit first. King
So-
Goblin.
Any Hoosers NCs, I hope you guys enjoyed this amazing episode 32. And make sure to continue to follow us and give us some support, give us some feedback. Drop a comment down below. Let us know what you guys would like for us to talk about in the next episode. And yeah, that should do it for this time. Thank you so much for tuning into our cooking channel. And boys, would you like anything else before we go?
Yeah. Hey guys, just so you know, we're doing those giveaways, and again, I will be announcing it by the end of January. Please go to our social media to find out how to win, how to go about it, and we're also giving away an exclusive Nerd Culture T-shirt along with mystery box giveaway.
So there's only one giveaway, correct? Because when you're saying an exclusive T-shirt and an exclusive box, that doesn't make any sense. So in other words, there's going to be a mystery box within it. You're going to have different things that we can't talk about because it's a mystery, right?
So what's in the mystery box?
Yeah. Anyways, guys, we love you. Peace out.
If I want to buy a mystery box, then I want to know what's inside it.
It's like $25 a pop.
Cool.